forecast first from KARK4, your weather authority.
Throughout this evening, we have been keeping a close eye on showers and thunderstorms developing out in Oklahoma, and they are starting to push into western Arkansas. The severe weather threat, get this straight out, very low for this evening, but we've got to watch out for the possibility of some flash flooding. We'll look at that more, but note for your forecast first tomorrow. Good rain chances in the morning. They'll likely taper down as we head into the afternoon. We're going to break down this a little bit more as KARK News at 10 starts now.
Now, from the station you count on for local news that matters, this is KARK4 News at 10 in high definition.
Just terrifying video shows the moments where a night out in Little Rock quickly turned into a nightmare. Good evening and thanks for joining us on Victoria Price. The video that you saw right there, it's one of a few that we've been able to get a hold of, taken right as someone opened fire inside a crowded nightclub, sending nearly 30 people to the hospital. But this one right here is a little different in that it was taken from what appears to be at the stage at Power Ultra Lounge from the perspective of the performance. So let's put this into slow-mo for you. In this, you can see off in the corner, right there, a flash from one of those guns going off. And then here in this corner, look right here, you see a man in the corner pulling something out from out of frame. We're not exactly sure what that is. But again, from this video, when you break it down, when you watch it slowly, another flash from a gun right there. It would seem that the first shots came from the floor area of Power Ultra Lounge and not from the stage area. Still a lot that we need to learn about what exactly happened inside this club. But here's what we do know so far. It happened just before 2:30 Saturday morning during a performance at the club right in the heart of downtown. At least 25 people were shot, 3 others hurt in the chaos of trying to leave the scene. Miraculously, though, no one killed despite the sheer number of injuries here. According to police, the youngest of those victims is just 16 years old. Earlier today, U.S. Marshals arrested the Memphis rapper headlining that show here in Little Rock. Ricky Hampton, part of the group Finesse 2 Times, was arrested outside a club in Birmingham, Alabama, along with another suspect. We do want to clarify, Hampton was not arrested because of this Little Rock shooting. According to AL.com, he was wanted on aggravated assault charges out of eastern Arkansas. We found that Hampton has performed at 2 recent concerts where shots were also fired. Little Rock police are labeling him a person of interest in the Little Rock club shooting, saying they want to question him about exactly what went down. 28 victims, 25 of those shot, making this, by definition, one of the largest mass shootings the country has seen in a few years. Now, thankfully, not a fatal one, but still very horrible nonetheless. We're taking a look at some of those victims, many of who are still recovering tonight. At last check, 2 of those shooting victims were still listed as critical. 9 are still in the hospital at this hour. And we're digging a bit deeper into some of these victim stories.
Like I said, it was over 50 shots went off in the club, and it was probably like 300 people in the club. It was packed, so that's just a blessing. No one died.
KARK4's Price McKeon has been covering this shooting from the get-go. Earlier today, she spoke with a man who was shot 2 times, grazed by a 3rd bullet. And Price, what else was he able to tell you?
That's right, Victoria. Jerron Eccles told me that he is still in pain tonight, recovering from those 2 gunshot wounds, and also, again, that 3rd bullet grazing his leg. It happened inside this club behind me. He gave us in detail a description of how he got out alive. But what stood out even more wasn't just how he got out. It was the memory and the details of what he was thinking when he did.
I got shot twice. I got grazed once, so 3 times and all I was hit.
Jerron Eccles' bandages cover his gunshot wounds.
Over 50 shots rang out in there. Like, it was just crazy. It seemed like it wasn't gonna never end.
Before the chaos, his Snapchat video shows the rapper walking into the club, limping.
Kind of do want to see the back still.
Jerron wanted to look in the daylight.
None of them my shoes.
At the back exit he used.
I just wanted to get home to my son.
This father says he got shot when he was trying to get to the back exit while crawling on the ground.
I got to shooting like 10 more times. I said, man, someone was just telling me, Jerron, you got to get up or you're going to die in here.
Adrenaline pumping, he says he ran.
My main focus was don't get hit in the head because I was already shot.
He says he drove himself to the hospital.
I was just thinking, like, just make it. Don't wreck, just make it.
On Sunday, standing outside the club, he's got one big question.
I got patted down. Everyone should have got patted down like me. I don't know how the guns got in.
that was his concern, and he made that very clear to me tonight, was he just doesn't understand how that could happen at a concert. He did get released from the hospital. But this is just one of the first stories we're hearing from victims inside this club. I'm going to bring in my coworker, Caitlin Reardon, and you talked with another victim.
Absolutely, I did. And actually, of all the people that got shot, I spoke to one of the people who was injured in the chaos that ensued following those gunshots. Now, Kiana Bogan says that she and her husband were able to make it out of the inside of the club without getting shot, but it was when she got outside here that her leg was run over by a car trying to back up.
Was to run, but then we heard more, so we got down on the ground.
Kiana Bogan and her husband were at Power Ultra Lounge when they noticed a group of people arguing.
And I said, they arguing now, but arguing, it's going to turn into fighting, and fighting might turn into something serious.
Seconds later, shots rang out, and it turned into chaos. Kiana says the shooter was just swinging the gun, and everyone was trying to dodge the fire.
It says we fell down the stairs. People were getting stepped on. We seen wallets, phones, people asking for help.
She and her husband made it out of the club without getting shot, but Kiana's leg was run over by a car backing up during the madness. Still, all she can think about is, what if it was worse?
I was like, the person next to me got shot. And I was like, what if I was an inch over? Would I have got shot?
Kiana has a 3-year-old daughter and rarely goes out to clubs. She says that's a good thing because times have changed.
Before you could go out to a party and have fun. Now you got to be worried about if you go in this party, are you going to make it home to your family?
Now, Kiana says during the whole ordeal and right afterwards, all she could think about was that club shooting in Orlando, and she's just thankful that nobody was killed here in Little Rock. Reporting tonight in Little Rock, I'm Caitlin Reardon. Back to you, Victoria.
And that was both Caitlin Reardon and Price McKeon reporting live for us tonight. Thanks, guys. We do want to get you updated on 19-year-old Dejana Mixon. Last night, we told you that she was shot in the shoulder and underwent a nearly 6-hour surgery. Tonight, her family says she has been taken off her ventilator and is talking, so good news there. But doctors are still keeping an eye on her arm to see if they're going to have to amputate. And of course, this is a big story we will continue to follow here in the coming days. Make sure you follow us on air, on our app, and online at arkansasmatters.com for the very latest. And more than ever, it's time to step up and decide to declare victory over violence here in Little Rock. So we invite you to join our anti-violence movement as we host our second community walk in just a couple of weeks. Saturday, July 15th, starting at 8:30 a.m. We're going to meet in the parking lot of the Arkansas Arts Center. And then after the walk, there's going to be a family-friendly event with free food, kids' activities, giveaways, things like that. Again, that's on July 15th, and we hope to see you there. Still to come, police need your help tracking down a local criminal, how you can help, and how you could be rewarded. Plus, 2 kids hurt after accidentally getting shot in the capital city. The latest on that investigation still ahead.
Today, our official high temperature, 88 degrees, which is slightly below normal for this time of year. Low 90s, that's where we should be reaching for the start of July. No rainfall to measure today, but we're going to likely see a continuation of rainfall chances that will help bump up a rain total for this new month. We're going to break that down for you right after the break.
KARK4 News is sponsored by Everett Buick GMC.
Do you have cracks in your walls? Foundation problems can lead to big repair bills and can damage the value of your property. Protect your biggest investment. Call Southern Structural Solutions today for your free estimate. Southern Structural Solutions, 501-819-3060.
A community is so much more than just people who live near each other. Community is heritage and helping one another. It means common values and shared interest among people who really care about one another. A sense of community runs deep and stands strong. Everett Buick GMC is proud to be a part of the Saline County community. It's a great place to live and a great place to do business. Come see us and discover the Everett difference. You'll be glad you did.
Ferguson's 4th of July July sale is going on now with the lowest prices we've ever offered. Up to 50% off in every department today. How about our best Lazy Boy fabric recliner? Choose from these colors, only $4.49. Save like never before on USA Leather, the finest leather furniture in America. And it's the perfect time to buy Stressless, the health and wellness chair. Don't miss these exclusive 4th of July deals. Only at Ferguson's Furniture next to the Walmart in Benton.
Who knew you could get a win before the game even starts? And winning just got easier because the 4 for $3 now comes with a cheese double, fries, apple pie, and a drink for just $3. Beats trying to fill up on overpriced stadium food. The 4 for $3 deal, now with the choice of a cheese double. Checkers and rallies. Fast foodies know the deal.
Do you have cracks in your walls? Foundation problems can lead to big repair bills and can damage the value of your property. Protect your biggest investment. Call Southern Structural Solutions today for your free estimate. Southern Structural Solutions, 501-819-3060.
Now, from KARK4, your weather authority, Arkansas's certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Hayden Nix.
All throughout this Sunday evening, we've been watching closely as thunderstorms started to build out west. And you notice here as we watch this loop through, most of this activity actually losing a lot of its strength as it works its way into western Arkansas. As it continues to push into the state, a lot of the atmosphere is not in a good condition, which is good news to sustain these thunderstorms. Now, they're still going to be able to allow for rainfall and maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but as far as the stronger side of things, that's not going to be the case for this evening. But one thing we've got to watch closely is the activity heading down into far southwestern Oklahoma. Some of that could sustain itself and create a training mode where you'll see a lot of showers running over the same location over a short period of time, and that could create some flash flooding concerns. That's really the biggest thing we're looking at for this evening with all the shower activity pushing into the natural state. So if you wake up, hear a few rumbles of thunder, severe weather threat very, very low for tonight. So rest easy. We're just looking at a series of disturbances yet again riding along a weak boundary. All of this being developed by a ridge of high pressure that's set up out towards the southwest. The wind flow around the northern end of that ridge, we call that northwest flow. Look out below. That's a phrase we like to use because it generates these weak little disturbances that can cause these thunderstorms to pick up in the afternoon. They group together, and then you got a wave of thunderstorms coming in. And tonight is no different than what we've seen the past several nights as we watch this with forecast tracks. So let's put all this into motion here, shall we? 3 o'clock in the morning, we're looking at showers still working their way through western Arkansas. By tomorrow morning, likely going to see a wet commute for those heading to work. And then still seeing showers around noontime as this compact disturbance continues to lift eastward into Tennessee. Then with that cloud cover, it's actually going to keep our temperatures likely a little bit cooler than where our normal should be in the lower 90s. We might not even make it out of the mid to upper 80s for tomorrow. Now, once we get done with that one, we're going to take a break for tomorrow evening. May see a few pop-up thunderstorms. I can't rule it out. We're likely going to exhaust a lot of the humidity that's needed for these thunderstorms to thrive for tomorrow evening. Now, for Tuesday, we've got another system that's going to come in for July 4th. A few pop-up thunderstorms during the afternoon. Hopefully, we're going to see a lot of this activity try to hold off during the evening hours, but just be mindful. A few thunderstorms will be possible if you're trying to set off fireworks and celebrate July 4th. So just be safe out there. Lightning's a dangerous thing, and a lot of people being outdoors. Just make sure if you do see it close by, head indoors and wait it out. Tonight, though, 70 degrees with a south-southwest wind at 5 to 10. Tomorrow, upper 80s, given the fact that cloud cover should temper and keep those temperatures a little bit on the cooler side. 60% chance for thunderstorms, southwest to southerly wind at 5 to 10. Your impact numbers, I've got them up given the fact of the holiday and the closeness to all the activities going to be outside. I've got it up to a 4 tonight, Monday, and down to a 3 on Tuesday. Your extended forecast shows we drop the rain chances down to 20 and 30%, mainly just for pop-up thunderstorms that will likely occur in the afternoon hours from tomorrow all the way through next Sunday. So we're not out of the woods for these isolated showers, and temperatures likely holding on to the mid to low 90s.
Well, you can rain on my parade, but just don't rain on my barbecue. Hayden, thank you. Still to come, how homeowners are picking up the pieces after a massive fire ripped through homes on the shore of Lake Hamilton. Plus, it's been a busy weekend for Little Rock police. That's certainly an understatement. We'll take a look at several other shooting investigations happening right now, in addition to that Power Ultra Lounge mass shooting. We're back right after this.
Watch KARK4 today, tomorrow morning from 4 to 7.
Mosquito X can custom design an automatic mosquito misting system for your home today. Mosquito X, a division of the Good Earth Garden Center.
For more information on this great Arkansas professional, go to arkansasmatters.com.
Hey, buddy.
Sometimes the best searches are done without hashtags. Toyota Tundra, built here, lives here.
Right now, qualified buyers get 0% APR for 60 months plus $1,500 special edition bonus on a new 2017 special edition Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Attention seniors who suffer from back pain. Finally, there are products to relieve your back pain that are covered by many insurance plans, even Medicare. Introducing the Vertilock Back Brace, an advanced medical device designed to relieve pain and get you active again. Call us now with your Medicare or other insurance card ready, and if you're eligible, you may receive your very own back brace at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. Plus, you'll get your very own easy-to-read pedometer, free with your shipment. Call 800-514-0336.
Fireworks are happening at Mark McClarty Ford because now through July 4th, we're going to do the deal. That means your car at the lowest possible price with a 110% price guarantee. You want an F-150? We're going to do the deal at $29,400. How about a new Escape? We'll do the deal just $19,400. Plus, more for your trade-in than any other dealer. Only at Mark McClarty Ford. Now through the 4th of July, let's do the deal.
Ward Mansion, Absolute Auction, Thursday, July 20th at 10 a.m. A landmark property in Conway's downtown historic district. A completely renovated 22-room mansion and guest house. Selling regardless of price on auction day. For auction details, go to wilsonauctioneers.com.
Sold it, sold it, sold it.
Little Rock police say 2 children have been hurt after accidentally getting shot earlier this evening. This was at a house at 32nd and Irving around 5:15. Police tell us the kids are 7 years old and 13 years old. Now, luckily, we're told that they should be okay. Investigators believe one of the kids fired that gun, but no word yet on whose gun that may have been. In our Central Arkansas Crime Stoppers report this weekend, deputies are looking for a man wanted on several charges, including residential burglary and theft of property. This week's most wanted is Gunnar Barnes. He's about 5'11", weighs around 200 pounds. His last known address was on Shelley Drive in Houston, Arkansas, but deputies say he may now be homeless. Barnes could also be armed and dangerous, they say, so if you know where he may be, call that Crime Stoppers tip line you see right there on your screen. A reward of up to $1,000 may be available for information leading to his arrest.
While we're not releasing the cause of death because it wasn't gunfire, we are comfortable to go ahead and classify it as a homicide.
Little Rock police investigating not 1 but 2 homicides from this weekend. We're told 36-year-old Naomi Estrada was found dead around 8 o'clock this morning on Westmont Circle. Police say Estrada's sister is the one who found her. Investigators have yet to name a suspect. And another homicide, this time what's believed to be a murder-suicide happening on South Elm Street. Police say 35-year-old Ernest Perdaman may have killed his girlfriend, Anna Williamson, before taking his own life early this morning. Now, they're still working to determine exactly how Williamson died. And if this all sounds like a lot of violence, it's because it is. Over 30 shooting victims in the past 11 days. In addition to our mass shooting coverage, we've also reported on 10 drive-by shootings in the Little Rock area over the past 11 days. LRPD is investigating 9 of those, and they're asking for your help in finding 16-year-old Matthew Hood. They say he's connected to at least 2 of those 9 drive-bys that they're trying to solve. Even though Hood is 16 years old, police say that they've released his name because he will be charged as an adult and they need to find him as soon as possible. Out of the 9 drive-bys in the capital city, LRPD has arrested Glenn Finley for the one in Montclair, and they've also arrested Dagan Coleman for the drive-by near 12th and Washington, where a 7-year-old boy was shot. You may recall that story from last week. And then just Friday, detectives announced that they're looking for 2 more people connected to that same drive-by. They're looking for these guys right here, 18-year-old Cavarante Green and 20-year-old Nikian Rains. Please call police if you have any information about any of these people. As always, you can remain anonymous. Neighbors in central Arkansas trying to pick up the pieces after a massive fire destroyed several homes in the area. You've got to see the flames from this fire. Plus, after the break, a live look from Lake Hamilton, where massive flames crumbled those homes. And we want to send you to break with another look at some of the victims in yesterday's shooting here in the heart of downtown Little Rock.
call to Consolidated Credit can get the debt suckers off your neck.
And lower his rates. And consolidate his bills into one low payment.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Cause debt sucks.
Call 888-377-4474. Call now.
How do you want to live? As a decent person? Good husband? Is that it? Good? Of course not. King of the hill? Better. Top of your game? Win. All powerful. Like a boss. Like a pro. We couldn't agree more. We are professional grade. Step up to GMC with 17% below MSRP on specially equipped 2017 Sierra SLT models. That's nearly $11,000 on this Sierra.
When is a contractor not just another contractor? When it's Southern Structural Solutions. At Southern Structural Solutions, we specialize in foundation repair, drainage, crawl space encapsulation, and much more. We have years of experience providing leading structural diagnosis for the repair of your home. All of our repairs come with a great warranty that will give you the peace of mind of knowing that your home is well cared for. Call Southern Structural Solutions today for your free estimate. Southern Structural Solutions, 501-819-3060.
Ward Mansion, Absolute Auction, Thursday, July 20th at 10 a.m. A landmark property in Conway's downtown historic district. A completely renovated 22-room mansion and guest house. Selling regardless of price on auction day. For auction details, go to wilsonauctioneers.com.
Sold it, sold it, sold it.
Has something like this happened to you? Do you suffer with pain like this? Do you have a chronic knee pain, back pain, or other type of pain? Well, if you have Medicare or even private insurance, there's good news. You can get a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost to you. If it hurts to move around, make the call. Do it right now. Call the 24/7 Health Alert hotline now.
Help us declare
victory over violence.
A raging fire ripping through houses on the shores of Lake Hamilton Saturday night. Very dramatic video. You've got to see these flames. KARK4 Charmaine Nero, she joins us now from Lake Hamilton. And Charmaine, it's a holiday weekend. I'm sure a lot of people are out at the lake. This must just be really rough for those homeowners.
Exactly, Victoria. I've been out here all morning and pretty much throughout the night. I've seen multiple homeowners coming in and out of these damaged homes, trying to salvage whatever they could. Now, they tell me this fire started Saturday night. They say altogether 4 homes were destroyed, 1 partially damaged. I'm also told several cars were damaged during this fire, as well as other properties in this area. Many people even today saying they're still in shock.
Oh, heartbreaking. It sure was. Because we have spent so much time and money and effort remodeling them, and then see them go up in smoke. It's really heartbreaking.
Now, absolutely devastating hearing what many homeowners in this area are saying about the damage. Now, we are told that this fire may have possibly started in a car underneath the homes that burned down. Of course, we're still waiting for official confirmation, and as soon as we get that, we'll be able to report it to you guys. Reporting in Lake Hamilton, Charmaine Nero.
All right, Charmaine, thank you. And like she mentioned, this fire is still being investigated. So when we learn more, you can find the latest on ArkansasMatters.com. It's time right now for us to take a quick break, but KARK4 News will be right back.
KARK4, local news that matters.
Play all day at Magic Springs, Arkansas's only theme and water park. Big rides, big slides, and big free concerts all summer long. It's a day of family fun you'll never forget. So come on, play all day at Magic Springs.
Now during Haverty's Star Spangled Mattress Sale, let our sleep experts find you the right mattress. Get 60-month no-interest financing on top-name brands like Beautyrest Black, Serta iComfort, and more. Plus, get a free box spring with Serta iComfort and iComfort Hybrid mattresses. With Haverty's, your mattress can be perfect, even when life isn't. The Star Spangled Mattress Sale at Haverty's. Life looks good.
How do you want to live? As a decent person? Good husband? Is that it? Good? Of course not. King of the hill? Better. Top of your game? Win. All powerful. Like a boss. Like a pro. We couldn't agree more. We are professional grade. Step up up to GMC with 17% below MSRP on specially equipped 2017 Sierra SLT models. That's nearly $11,000 on this Sierra.
Pamper your feet with this at-home pedicure.
I don't have time for that. My feet get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keefe's for Healthy Feet. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked feet. Thanks to O'Keefe's, I got my feet back.
Pamper your feet with this at-home pedicure.
I don't have time for that. My feet get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keefe's for Healthy Feet. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked feet. Thanks to O'Keefe's, I got my feet back.
Play all day at Magic Springs, Arkansas's only theme and water park. Come on, get all the fun with 2 parks in one, with over 50 rides, slides, shows, and more. And play all day for less. Save up to $10 on tickets at MagicSprings.com.
This is KARK4 News at 10 in high definition.
All right, and a lot of folks got the forecast on their minds.
Yeah, gonna be outside?
Staycation. Yeah, graphic is showing that it's not going to be the best situation for tomorrow.
No,
especially
but tomorrow's
in the
not
morning.
the holiday technically.
Yeah.
So
We're
the weather's got a day to catch up.
30% chance for tomorrow, but then we've got at least on Tuesday, not too bad. It's actually going to be dropping way lower than that, 20%.
All right, well, we're out of time for tonight, but thanks for counting on KARK for your local news that matters. We hope you have a great and safe 4th of July. And as we say goodnight, we want to send you off with a last look at some of those victims still recovering from that horrific nightclub shooting.
To make bacon better, make it thicker. To make thick bacon better, you add brown sugar. After that, there is no better. Put the whipped cream down. Arby's, we have the meat.
Food's on, guys.
Ow.
Don't let mosquitoes ruin your outdoor fun. Call Mosquito Joe today. You call, we spray. And outside is fun again.
Mom life is a wildlife. And some days the animals run the zoo. But it's worth it for the bear hugs. And when it comes to feeding time, you've got this. Land O'Frost Premium Lunch Meat. Lots of protein, perfect for their lots of energy. When they love it, you'll find a moment of peace in the jungle. Land O'Frost, what those wild ones want to eat. Oh, I'll take it. Okay.
Go on, push the button.
Just stop, I can't find the game.
Guys, Dish can help.
What?
Alexa, show me baseball games.
Whoa!
With Dish, you can control the TV with no hands.
Yeah? Alexa, pause.
Oh. Alexa, resume.
Alexa, pause.
Alexa, resume.
Thank you, spokeslistener.
You're welcome.
Can I put my hands down now?
Sure.
Introducing Dish with Amazon Alexa, letting you control your hopper with just your voice. Dish, tuned into you.
Arby's has an announcement. Triple thick, triple thick, triple thick, triple thick, triple thick, triple thick brown sugar bacon. Sprinkle.